Hey, what's going on? Back with another video, and today we're going to be modifying a car that is not in the game, but again, should be. I think a lot of people would enjoy driving this. It seems like a car, again, that just exudes coolness. You look tough pulling up in this, and it does have a 12-cylinder. You can't not sound cool telling people that you drive a car with a V12 in it. What is it? Well, it's the Übermacht Oracle V12. It's based off of, and yes, this is actually correct because of how inaccurate I am with my assumptions as to the design of the car and its real-life counterpart. But this is a BMW 7 Series, I think an E38 from 1994 to 2001. I actually had to do some reading on it. So let's go ahead, let's get it modified. We'll start with the bodywork. There's not a lot to modify, but it doesn't really matter. Those orange indicators, I prefer them, but that's more modern. And we're going to modernize it. Now it just looks like a really long headlight. But it's okay. The engine, look at that detail. It's most certainly a 12-cylinder. No doubt about that. We'll upgrade it to the fullest potential. Now, the plate holder. It's funny, most car enthusiasts would prefer to extend the front, not shave it down, but we will do an extended lip. The vanity plate, absolutely not. You know what? I've actually got to get rid of that now. I'm just jumping around here. I'm gonna have to remove that through a menu. Can't believe it came back. It's like getting rid of a wart or something. The license plate, we'll just do yellow on black. It's rather irrelevant. And look at that, the open sunroof. Pretty cool. I'll do an open sunroof. It's just one more detail that brings this car to life. The roof. What am I looking at? Is it in the back? I don't mind that little plastic roof spoiler. Louvers on this type of car,
I hope you're happy.
Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. The plaque, where am I looking at the plaque here? Do I have to zoom out? Oh, okay. It's meaning the actual license plate shape. I mean, this is in America, so while I think that that is more appropriate, this kind of fills it out much nicer. I'll go with that. Euro style plate, the front bumpers. What do we have? Oh, okay. Yeah, the sport bumper. That's perfectly fine. The side skirts. What are we looking at here? I don't know. Does it really matter? I'll just do the extended flared skirt. But this is not meant to be some type of ridiculous sports car. It's not meant to be a BMW M3. So these modifications do make sense. The wheels, gonna need to come back to that, but I can actually try some now. Let's see which ones load in for me. Oh, the avant-garde. Of course, these load in now, but they may be a little too big. I'm gonna try something. Don't freak out. Calm down. It's not gonna look that hideous for long. We have to change the secondary color to matte black. Oh, goodness gracious. Now that's what I was not expecting. Don't worry, this will be remedied. We'll come back to that. The brakes, gotta upgrade those brakes. The exhaust, what kind of exhaust tips? I like them. The grille. We'll do the I'll do the plastic grille. It probably would look nicer with a little trim, but we have to move on. Where's the chrome trim? Where am I even looking at that? No, we don't want chrome trim. Horn, no. Suspension, lowered. Transmission, definitely a turbo. Gotta tint this out. Have to. Okay, not bad. Now let's change the color. Okay, so I'm gonna go with stone, no, shadow silver. I like that a lot. Can I make it a little more blue? A little bluer. Can we up that? That looks okay. Mariner blue? Mariner? Is that really a thing? The word mariner? Okay, so here it is, the finished product of the Übermacht Oracle V12. Those are the wheels I've selected. I found that the other ones were just too large, and we are having some issues with the brake calipers, but I like the way this has turned out. That is definitely a BMW correct era wheel, I think. It's relatively accurate. Seems like it fits on the car a little bit better. Let's take a look one more time at the interior. Let's actually sit in here. There we go. Living in absolute luxury. Let's go take it for a drive now. Alright, now imagine this. You're waking up early. It's mid-90s, not quite the 2000s yet. You're a film producer up here in Beverly Hills, and this is the car you hop into. It's right off the showroom floor. Everybody says, man, what does he do for a living? You're like, don't worry, buddy. I'm out of your league. You couldn't handle this, so I'm just trying to paint a scenario where this car would make sense. It's definitely quick, handles well, but it's a tank. I think it's a tank. Yeah, it's definitely quick. I'm just whipping it around at this point. It's got some speed. I mean, in the car, not. Definitely highly impressive. I expected it to ride around much more like a Panzer and not like a BMW 7 Series with performance suspension. Yeah, dude, we can whip this thing. Okay, now let's give ourselves a top speed run. I hope we can hit maybe 130, but that may be pushing it a little past its limits. And we do have a turbo, so that should help, right? It's a 5-speed. Maybe it's the gearing that's gonna lock us in. 121? No, I don't think so. I don't think 130 is in our future. Maybe not, but for a mid-90s, early 2000s big-ass BMW sedan, it's still plenty fast. And you look cool in it. Like, even now, if you were to hop into this car, you automatically seem important. Hey, buddy, I'm important. Don't you know that? And like most BMWs, it does not come with, or like most Übermachts, it does not come with turn signals. You just have to... It's very intuitive, actually, this type of vehicle. You know how to drive it right when you get in. You don't think about other people. It's just like that. Do you get what I'm saying? You don't need to understand what yield means or anything. It's just, you gotta go where you gotta go. And that's really all there is to it. Look at this guy thinking he's better than me. Ooh, wrecked. I can imagine the ego of somebody driving this. It's like, why is everybody driving the wrong way? I'm the only person that's, you know, driving on the correct side of the street. Okay, finally. getting away from these maniacs. Right back to square one. Let me get some fuel. Wow, I wrecked the front of that. I don't think the wheel turns, does it? Yeah, it's pretty damn beaten up. But anyway, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this video of the Übermacht Oracle V12. It's a shame we have to see it in this condition. But it goes to show it can take a beating. Well, I've got to go meet up with my dealer. And, you know, it's the only way I can make payments on this car. Look at that level of detail. The bent license plate. Very cool. Very cool. Anyway, I will see you next time.